What's good, y'all, man? We got Spider-Man No Way Home, big rumor, Venom 2 new footage, and Eternal poster, man. And yeah, Angela, I've been hearing about that. Y'all watch an ad and shit. Y'all watch an ad on y'all, y'all catch an ad on, video. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all probably saw it too, but Angela, I've been seeing a lot of new footage on Venom 2, on Venom. You know what I'm saying? Part 2, the movie. I've been seeing new footage though, like he was in the cage, like it was some new scene that we didn't see yet in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Like they was showing some new shit by the ass though. Now I thought they post something. Somebody did post it, but it wasn't Sony though. It was like, I think it was Sony, but it was like Sony from another country. So yeah, but I think that's what you're talking about. But I don't know though. But yeah, then we got another big rumor on Spider-Man. Then we got Eternal poster, you know what I'm saying, coming on November type shit. But yeah, if you would like some of my channel, and yeah, let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU, and today we actually have quite a bit of news concerning Spider-Man No Way Home, of course, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, and we got some new Eternals news as well. A little rumor flying around for the Eternals, and a big rumor going around for Spider-Man No Way Home that I really, really hope is true. We actually have some Venom Let There Be Carnage new footage, and we have some information about the pre-sales for the film, which are looking pretty good right now, which is also a very good sign that eventually we're going to see Spider-Man and Venom go at it. And ultimately, I think you'll really enjoy the Spider-Man rumor and what it could mean for the future of the Spider-Man franchise.
Oh, yeah, I heard they posted. I think Venom 3 gonna have Spider-Man in that bit. You know what I mean? I'll be lit though. They do. I ain't gonna lie. Venom 3, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Seeing how Venom 2 is, they might, you know what I'm saying. They might do it, but we gotta see, how this shit is though. But yeah.
Franchise if it does indeed turn out to be true. So if you love Marvel and Spider-Man and want to stay up to date on all things MCU, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. And big thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this video, more on them in a bit. So this rumor for Spider-Man No Way Home is pretty cool, and I think a lot of people are going to like this. I think a lot of people in the beginning were wondering when exactly were Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man going to be taken from in their universe. Will they be taken right after the final events of their last films?
Oh yeah, true. About this, yeah, it's true. That true shit, man. When it, yeah, I was saying when it, like what scene or what time or place they're gonna be taking it. Now that's true because they just can't pop like that. Oh yeah, we here. You know what I mean? Type shit. So it's like yeah.
Will some time have gone by? Could they be married? After all, Shailene Woodley was supposed to play MJ in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, so what exactly can we expect from them in Spider-Man No Way Home? Well, according to a writer for the GWW, Geeks Worldwide, AJ, they say that from their understanding, Andrew is right after The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Tobey is years after Spider-Man 3. And this is very interesting if this turns out to be true, because Andrew's going to be taken right after the events of the last film. No time in between, which means there's not really going to be much more development there the last film. If this turns out to be true, because Andrew's going to be taken right after the events of the last film. No time in between, which means there's not really going to be much more development there. It'll pretty much be the same Spider-Man that we last saw. However, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man will have had some time, so he would have had time for a lot of character development. And this is where it actually gets really, really interesting, especially if you combine it with other rumors that we've heard before. And those state that he's going to be married to MJ and he's going to have a daughter. This particular
Yeah, what now?
Particularly excites me because a character that I've always wanted to see is Spider-Lane, the daughter of Mary Jane Watson and Peter Parker.
Oh shit.
Her name is Annie Parker, and she inherited the abilities from her dad, of course. However, she is a tiny bit more, let's call it, enhanced. Her spider senses are actually much more evolved than her father's. So she has precognition. She can see events in great detail before they happen. And I personally think that it would be really cool to see Spider-Lane on screen with her father. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be getting that in
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be. I mean, they read comic books, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They flip it around, so I don't think, you know what I mean. Anything can happen. It's multiverse type shit. You know what I mean. So anything can happen. No cap.
Spider-Man No Way Home. However, a possible setup could happen. After all, we are getting the Young Avengers. Perhaps this is another member of the Young Avengers that could happen if somehow the universes collide even more. There has been a lot of talk that we could be getting a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey.
You said what now? You said what?
Has been a lot of talk that we could be getting a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire, a Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4.
Oh shit.
There was supposed to be a fourth movie and we never got it. And there's been a lot of talk lately about the possibility of getting that movie. There's also been a lot of talk of Andrew Garfield sticking around as well. And I would really like for this to happen because I know a lot of people don't like the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, but I truly do think that Andrew Garfield really loved the part, did the best that he could, and was not a bad Spider-Man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm being blunt, honest with y'all. We here for that Tobey Maguire shit. Now Andrew Garfield, he did his thing, cool. You know what I mean? But we here for that Tobey Maguire shit. That's all I gotta say. But yeah.
And by any means, I don't think the failure of the franchise or the movies was his fault, and I think he should get another chance, and I really do think it would be cool to see the other two Spider-Man kind of stay involved, and I think this for two reasons. One, obviously because I love the other two Spider-Man, and I would like to see more films. But two, this would actually mean something greater for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. If they are going to show Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield later on down the road even more, that means that their roles in No Way Home don't have to be huge. They come in to help, but they don't really take it away from Tom Holland. A lot of people have really wanted him to go out on his own and kind of not rely on anybody, and I think that we really still could get that from this film. But the biggest thing here is that I think there's a lot more happening than we actually know. I think
yeah, a lot of people want Tom Holland to be like have his own movie. That's what I thought too, because Tom Holland never had his own movie. Yeah, y'all look at Tom Holland, not Tom Holland. Y'all look at the first Spider-Man. He never had his own movie. It was Tony Stark. It basically somebody else gotta help him, and we thought this movie gonna be, you know, his own movie. Which it is, but it's somewhat like cold, you know, saying cold shit going on. It's like, okay, you got the villain, you know, you got two Spider-Mans coming on, you know what I mean? Like, you doing by yourself, but you need help, you know, type shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like Tom Maguire Spider-Man, you know, you only had him, you know what I mean? Like, he only has his own movie. Tom Holland never has his own movie. Somebody said that shit, and I realized, like, that's true. He never has his own movie, though. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, maybe he could on this movie, though, but not as much. You know, I know what I'm talking about. But, yeah.
Sony and Marvel Studios have a lot more plans with some of these other Spider-Men down the road. At least I really, really hope so. And there have been a lot of rumors, nothing confirmed yet, but a lot of rumors talking about this. And as far as Tom Holland getting some help from people, I ultimately don't think that he will get help if he ever goes up against Venom, which I'm thinking is going to happen. Especially if you consider what Tom Hardy recently said about Venom and Spider-Man. And I'll talk about that in just a second. But before we continue, please allow me to thank our sponsors for today's video, Scentbird. As you know, sponsors really help the channel, especially...
Hey, fire brand though. But we gotta skip. Fire brand though, I ain't gonna lie. Fire brand, fire brand, fire brand, fire brand, fire motherfucking brand. 30% off. Fire. Alright.
Now, as I mentioned, we do have some new footage of Venom.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about though. So, you know, on the ad thing, they show this though, and it's like new footage, like we didn't see from the other trailer, the second trailer. I mean, yeah.
Let There Be Carnage. Now, it is mostly the same footage, except for a part at the end, which is pretty cool, where we see kind of Carnage breaking out of someplace. I'm assuming it's probably the prison, but it looks really, really good. And I'm thinking that the action of this movie is actually going to be better than the first, which obviously is great. And Venom 2 has a pretty decent start to pre-sales. Right now, it's about half of what Shang-Chi's pre-sales were, and they are expecting around 45 to 55 million.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Opening weekend.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad though.
And this is pretty great news. Now,
that's good. That ain't bad at all. Okay, Venom. That's what I'm talking about. Be confident in yourself, Sony. Well, this Sony, right? Yeah, Sony. Be confident in yourself, motherfucker. You trying to lay this shit. Now you look at y'all about to sell 50 mil and shit plus more. Y'all it was, and it was counting until they saw Sheen Shot. Like, oh, that's what. No, the only time they got counting when they saw Sheen Shot made 70 or 80 or 90, you know, mil, close to 100. They like, oh, we gonna drop this bit on total. That's the only time they got confident, because they was unconfident for that. They was not confident at all. Only time I got confident when they saw Sheen Shot going crazy. But no, for real though, like no cap.
The reason why this is great news is because Tom Hardy specifically talked about Venom 3 about a month or two ago. And he literally stated that the goal for Venom 3 is to have Tom Holland's Spider-Man in it. He said that's the goal. That's the Olympic gold medal that he's going to go for. He said that he has to shoot for that, and if both studios are okay with it, that's what he wants Venom 3 to be. And if you consider...
Shit, ain't gonna remind me of Godzilla versus Kong type shit. You know, two battles are gonna get each other, like Venom, Spider-Man, Godzilla, Kong. She'll be fired on, okay.
This combined with the news that Sony just changed the name of their Spider-Man universe again from the SPUMC, or the Sony Picture Universe of Marvel characters, which I hate, so I'm glad they changed it. But now it's very simple. The name of the universe is simply now Sony's Spider-Man universe. And this is good news, and it's pretty much a sign that Sony is actually going to use Spider-Man. No, don't concern yourself about Spider-Man in the MCU. I don't think he's going anywhere. I do, however, think he's going to jump universes. After all, Kevin Feige stated that a year ago, more than a year ago, that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the only character with the ability to jump between universes. And considering the fact that they've changed their name, I'm going to go ahead and say that Spider-Man, our Spider-Man, is going to appear in other Sony films. Kraven the Hunter, Morbius, Spider-Woman, or whatever Olivia Wilde's Spider-Woman project is going to be called. And eventually, Spider-Woman, or we're in other Sony films. Kraven the Hunter, Morbius, Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman? That's the movie or something? Spider-Woman. I never heard that shit. Like, what? Spider-Woman? Huh?
Or whatever Olivia Wilde's Spider-Woman project is going to be.
I got a project called Spider-Woman? Nah, I got hit by that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I got hit by that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Called. And eventually, Venom. Hopefully, Venom 3 if Tom Hardy gets his way. So let's really hope that Venom does well, because if it does, that is good news for a Venom vs. Spider-Man epic film. And also, if you have 3 Spider-Man in one movie, you kind of gotta wonder, what do they have planned next? How do you go bigger or get fans excited? Well, I think Venom vs. Spider-Man would definitely get fans really excited. Now, last but not least, Marvel did release some Eternals posters, and they are quite cool, and I don't think people understand just how big the Eternals film is going to be. And yes, it is going to be a massive film. It's going to earn a lot of money, I'm sure, and the cast is crazy big, but that's not actually what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the implications and the repercussions that I believe this film is going to have on the MCU. Since the Eternals are so old and have been around since the very beginning, I think we're going to actually discover a lot about the MCU, and then in current time, after the snap, like we've seen in the trailers, we're also going to see some major repercussions, mostly probably concerning the Celestials, and possibly, if we're lucky, the mutants, because after all, the Eternals are directly connected to the creation of the mutants. So the Eternals could really be the start of something very, very huge in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And just visually, it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful movie. These posters are magnificent, the trailers are beautiful. I can't wait to watch the movie. I hope it's a massive success. So be sure to let me know what you think about the Spider-Man No Way Home rumors, the possibility of a Venom versus Carnage face-off, and let me know what implications you think the Eternals are going to have on the future of the MCU. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Also, if you are interested in Scentbird, be sure to click the link in the description down below, and be sure to use code COSMIC so you can get a discount on your first month's order. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.
Yeah though, man, a lot of news, a lot of rumors, man, going around. You know what I'm saying? I kind of what's Spider Girl? I just don't want to know what's Spider Girl though. Anyway, man, out y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Venom 2 about to go crazy though. I've been saying Venom 2 about to take off though, man. But yeah, Venom 2 about to, you know, go crazy though. Pre-sales is already about half of the machine, and that's what's up. I ain't gonna lie, that's what's up. But yeah, I'm out, y'all, and yeah, peace.